Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Thursday, September 8, 2022. And giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Los Angeles Rams vs Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills will begin their revenge tour when they travel to defending champion Los Angeles for the 2022 NFL kickoff game on Thursday night. Buffalo was 13 seconds away from advancing to its second consecutive AFC title game last year, but it allowed Kansas City to tie the game and win in overtime. The Rams are looking to defend their Super Bowl win after beating Cincinnati in February. Buffalo enters the 2022-23 season as the Super Bowl favorite despite not winning a title with its current roster. The Bills were seconds away from advancing to the AFC Championship last year, but they were unable to hold on against Kansas City. They made some moves to bolster their already talented roster in the offseason, including signing defensive star Von Miller to a $120 million deal. Buffalo now has a superstar on defense to complement star quarterback Josh Allen, who is the MVP favorite at sportsbooks. 9 starters return from an offense that is expected to be among the best in the NFL yet again. Allen has thrown for more than 14,000 yards, rushed for more than 2,300 yards, and scored 135 touchdowns since entering the league in 2018. There have been 8 teams in NFL history to win consecutive Super Bowls, so Los Angeles will be trying to become the 9th this year. The Rams lost several pieces from last year's team, including Miller. They also lost left tackle Andrew Whitworth to retirement and wide receiver Robert Woods to Tennessee. Their primary offensive pieces are still there, though, including quarterback Matthew Stafford and wide receiver Cooper Kupp. Stafford was signed to a 4-year contract extension in March after leading game-winning drives against Tampa Bay and San Francisco in the playoffs. He became the second quarterback to win a Super Bowl in the same season that he led the NFL in interceptions. Buffalo ranked first in overall defense and allowed a league-low 17 points per contest. The Bills generated the highest rate of pressure and added elite pass rusher Von Miller during the offseason. The Los Angeles Rams traded for QB Matthew Stafford last offseason and were rewarded by winning the Super Bowl 56. Cooper Kupp took the league by storm with 145 receptions for 1,947 yards and 16 touchdowns. Los Angeles lost a couple of key pieces on the offensive line but will get a boost with a healthy Cam Akers running the ball. The Rams were a middle-of-the-pack defense with star players at each level. Losing Von Miller to Buffalo was a major blow, but DT Aaron Donald has racked up a league-best 70 sacks over the past 5 years. Los Angeles is going to be a popular wagering option, as it is not often that the defending Super Bowl winner is a home underdog to open the following season. However, I think the championship hangover effect is going to play a big role in this game, especially with how motivated Buffalo is entering the 2022 season. The Bills have the best roster in the NFL, and they were able to bolster their defense by snagging Miller from Los Angeles. Buffalo covered the spread at a 4-1-1 clip over its final 6 games last season, and it has covered the spread in 4 of its last 5 games against Los Angeles. It might be strange to fade the defending champions by laying points with a road favorite, but that is the play on Thursday night. Our team pick is Bills minus 2.5 points. The Buffalo Bills finished first in the NFL last season in total defense, allowing an average of 272.8 yards per game, including 109.8 yards per game rushing and 163.0 yards per game passing. Buffalo's 4-3 defense was given a big boost when signing Von Miller, who will start at the right defensive end opposite Greg Rousseau. The linebackers are led by Tremaine Edmunds, who will be flanked by Tyrel Dodson and Matt Milano. Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde start at the safeties, while the starting cornerbacks are Dane Jackson and Taron Johnson. The Los Angeles Rams have 2 important pieces on the offense that are questionable for the opening week. Quarterback Matthew Stafford is battling elbow tendonitis but is expected to start, and wide receiver Van Jefferson, who is the team's 3rd receiver, is also questionable with a knee injury after having surgery earlier in the preseason. Last season, Los Angeles was ninth in total offense, with an average of 372.1 yards per game, that included an average of 99.0 yards per game rushing and 273.1 yards per game passing. Cam Akers returns as the number 1 running back for the Rams after missing most of last season. Stafford's favorite targets will be Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson, Jefferson if able to play, and tight end Tyler Higbee. Buffalo's offense finished 5th overall in 2021 with an average of 381.9 yards per game, including 129.9 yards per game on the ground and 252.0 yards per game passing. Quarterback Josh Allen will once again lead the offense, while Devin Singletary returns as the top running back. One thing you can't forget about the Buffalo Bills is how impressive their defense was. On average, the Bills' defense allowed just 17 points per game, ranking 1st in the league. We'll see this weekend whether that defense will hold up against the Los Angeles Rams. Speaking of the Los Angeles Rams, this offense was spectacular last season. In his first season with the team, Matthew Stafford averaged 273.1 passing yards per game. The Rams' offense scored an average of 27.1 points per game, tied for 7th overall in the league. The real question here is how the Rams will deal with the Bills' offense. Defensively, the Los Angeles Rams have a strong interior, with Aaron Donald getting after quarterbacks. In the secondary, the Rams have guys like Jalen Ramsey, a nightmare for wide receivers. Last season, the Rams' defense allowed 21.9 points per game, ranking 15th in the league. As they prepare to face the Bills, they'll need to focus on putting pressure on Josh Allen. If they can force him to make mistakes, there's a chance they could come away with a win. The wide receivers will be led by Stephen Diggs and Isaiah McKenzie. Tight end Dawson Knox gives Allen an excellent possession receiver. The offensive line is the key to success as the Bills will not have sustained drives unless Allen is provided protection in the passing game and the running game has holes to run through. The Rams finished 15th in total defense last season, while allowing an average of 344.9 yards per game that included 103.2 yards rushing and 241.7 yards per game passing. Aaron Donald is the best overall player on defense for Los Angeles and likely the best in the NFL. The linebacker crew is led by veterans Leonard Floyd and Bobby Wagner, while Jalen Ramsey is the top player for Los Angeles in the secondary but is questionable for Thursday's season opener. The defenses for both Buffalo and Los Angeles are well above average and will be the winners on opening night, with the total finishing under. The total has finished under in 20 of the last 27 games that Los Angeles has played at home. The total has also finished under in 7 of the last 10 that Buffalo has played on a Thursday, as well as in 7 of the last 9 that Buffalo has played in Week 1. The Los Angeles offense led by Matthew Stafford could play slightly more conservative since the signal caller has battled elbow tendonitis. Our total pick is under 52 points.